Amazon tablets are on the precipice of becoming something much more powerful, and much more useful besides. Amazon's ready to compete on specs, on content, and on price, and it makes a compelling case in every respect. The HDX is actually two tablets, a 7-inch model and an 8.9-inch version, just like the Kindle Fire HD before them. Both are still relatively inconspicuously designed, with virtually no flare. They're just black. Both models feel solid and well made when you're holding them. The company has made a big deal about the reduction in size and weight, and there is some noticeable fat trimmed, particularly on the 8.9-inch model. As before, Amazon is using a soft touch material around the backs of the tablets, but it's dotting the edges of that surface with angular, raised plastic edges that jut out at surprisingly funky angles. Most of the specs are the same across both sizes, and Amazon likes to speak in multiples about them all. It has 3 times the performance, it says, thanks to a top-notch 2.2 GHz Snapdragon 800 processor. It has double the memory, up to 2 GB, and the Adreno 330 GPU gives it 4 times the graphics power. And even with all that horsepower, the HDX promises 11 hours of battery life. The two devices really are just different sizes of the same thing, and that goes for the display as well. The 7-inch model has a 1920 by 1200 display, the same resolution as last year's larger Fire HD model. And the 8.9-inch HDX comes with a 2560 by 1600 screen. They're virtually identical in terms of pixel density, and both look fairly incredible. One of those updates comes in the form of dynamic, sensor-based contrast adjustment. That means that in particularly bright settings, the HDX models will crank up the dark spots of the screens for increased visibility. HDX is a remarkably powerful tablet duo, but as ever it's Amazon's software, a forked version of Android 4.2, that powers the device. There's a new version of Fire OS 3.0, called Mojito, coming out alongside the Fire HDX, which brings a lot of both Amazon-specific features and things any tablet user would need. First and foremost, the carousel is no longer mandatory. There's a grid view for all your content if spinning a wheel isn't your thing. The email, calendar, and document editing apps are hugely improved, and they're far more usable than ever. Of course, there's access to Amazon's huge list of Kindle content, from books to movies to the small but growing Amazon App Store. Most of that is available to any Kindle Fire owner. But there's one new perk here: you can now download Prime Instant videos and watch them offline, which essentially gives HDX owners the biggest DVD collection on the planet. Whether you're in the market for an 8.9-inch or 7-inch tablet, the Kindle Fire HDX is a hard device to beat. Not just for the screen resolution or the high-end processor, either. At $229 for the smaller model or $379 for the larger, the HDX is among the cheapest tablets on the market that we'd even consider recommending at those screen sizes.